right now on Facebook, and we are brought to you, every time you see that, we're brought to you by, as Bob just said, Renegade Truck Accessories and Panadas.
Vacations are always stressful for me. One of the reasons is, especially when it's the whole family, because my kids are, I don't want to say they're outspoken. And by the way, my boys are 23, 19, and 16. But they have no filter, okay?
Yeah.
There's no filter. And my wife is always telling us at home, hey, we need, as a family, we need to talk more like a Disney movie than The Sopranos. We need to talk. We need to talk to each other more like the.
That's asking a lot.
It is asking a lot.
With 3 boys?
Yeah, and so taking the whole tribe on vacation can be kind of stressful for me. But all in all, it was a good one. But there was one moment in the vacation where, after it happened, I just shut down. You ever get in that mood where you're just like, I'm not going to participate. I'm not here right now. I don't know you people. And I'm not going to participate.
I hear you.
For the rest of the day.
And let me set up something real quick, because we are revisiting this.
Go ahead.
But a lot of people are going to be newer. You went to L.A. over the last 4 days, and we didn't say where exactly you're going, and we didn't even know who you went with. We didn't know you took your whole family, whatever, because when you were a little cagey beforehand, and I also don't know if you knew completely what you were doing.
We never know. And that's another thing about the Fonseca family vacations. They're always planned like one day in advance.
Right.
So we always pay top dollar.
And
because we didn't get the early bird
you weren't the 21-day advance
Right.
tickets or whatever. You just at the last second decided to go.
No, my wife planned it about a week ago, and she did a great job because we had lots going on, lots to do.
Los Angeles,
We
and
saw
you,
a lot
and
of
you
it.
admitted earlier in the show you got off the plane, immediately made your family drive to a
Beach Boys.
a war zone neighborhood where apparently the Beach Boys grew up, but it's now
Right.
a dangerous neighborhood. And you climbed out of the car and said, "Kids, let's all take pictures." And they're like, "We're not getting out of the car. We're not getting out of the car."
We're not getting out of the car, Dad.
And but you were like, "Come on, take
Come
pictures
on,
in front
this
of
is
where
where
the
the Beach Boys wrote surfing, right here, where
Right.
this house used to be, but it's a
'Cause that-
highway now, and there's a plaque here
because
now.
the house doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
It's been knocked down."
Right.
Sounds
And
like
I
a
like to
hell of a
do
trip.
so. That's part of the
Hell of a trip.
That's part of the story. I like to do stupid stuff when I'm on vacation.
Right.
I like to do great stuff. We went to Dodger Stadium. We went to museums. The Peterson Car Museum is a once in a lifetime opportunity. We went to the farmers market. We went to all kinds of the Griffith Observatory. We did all the things that you would do in L.A. But there's some things that I want to do. Okay, sometimes.
Okay.
All right, and it wasn't
Hookers and blow.
So we had a beach day. One day we got up, we went down Malibu Way, which, by the way, if you've never been to L.A., getting to Malibu is not easy. It's a stretch.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's,
I know in the movies it's just like, oh, well, Pam Anderson leaves her apartment in L.A. and now she's running on the beach in Malibu.
No, you have to. First of all, I mean, how did you did you just drive all the way down Sunset?
No, we didn't do that route.
do
We
that?
went on the 101 or whatever.
See, and what's funny is getting
and
on
then
the
down
on
N41 or so, there's some road that goes through the mountains, which is beautiful on the last leg.
Right. Well, the thing is that getting on the freeways can actually be a longer jaunt in LA. So when I was living in LA, I would take Sunset and I would just drive with all the stoplights, drive Sunset all the way until it dies into, Santa Monica, until it dies into the beach.
Right.
And Santa Monica dies there, and then you could take a ride
I've
on the
done that
101 and go up
before.
north. And that ended up, a lot of times it would be faster. People go, "Why do you go that way?" It's like, because the freeways in LA suck dong.
Well, that cut through, whatever that road is, I want to say it's N41. I don't know what it was, but there was this road. Once you get off the 101 and you go through the mountains down to Malibu, but we went past Malibu. We saw the sights and everything. But
You
then
see Barbie?
We went to, no, they weren't filming Barbie there, I don't think. We went to Zuma because I'd always heard about Zuma Beach and songs and things like that.
I never have.
Oh, no, it's like one beach. It's like just past Malibu.
Okay.
Going north, I think. I guess, yeah, that would be north. And so we had lunch there, and we played in the water, laid out for a
You
while.
got in the water in LA? I would
Zuma
never do
Beach.
that.
It was
It doesn't
beautiful
matter.
beach.
Any of the LA area beaches, I would
Oh, it
never
was
get
a
in the water.
beautiful. It was a beautiful beach. And so we're driving back. Everybody's a little tired because we've been hanging out in the sun. You know what it is about sand. You get sand all over you, and now you're driving, and everybody's got sand in their shoes, and we're back on the 101. And the thing about L.A. is I never really know what part of town I'm at unless I see a sign. I don't know Glendale from Burbank to
Studio City,
Culver City. It's all these little things, right? And so we're driving.
City of Enterprise.
So we're driving down the 101. We're coming back. Everybody's hot. Everybody's tired. And we pass the signs like exit. I see, 2 miles, Reseda. Oh, Reseda.
Living in Reseda.
How do I know Reseda? I know
All
it from
the
the Tom Petty song.
vampires.
I go, Reseda. So I'm getting on my phone. And Jennifer's driving. So I'm on my phone and I'm texting. I go, Reseda. I go, oh, South Seas Apartments. And then I look and I get my map and I go, oh my God! I go, we're 2 miles away from the South Sea Apartments.
Is that where Karate?
we're 2 miles away.
Is that where the Karate Kid?
From the South Sea Apartments.
So it's not the Karate Kid. Who is
Yes!
it? It is the Karate
Yes!
Kid.
It's Daniel LaRusso's childhood home.
How
Right.
excited were your kids?
And Mr. Miyagi. And I look, I go, it's still the
South Seas Apartments.
It's in Cobra Kai. And we're 2 miles away. This is like the photo opportunity
Of a lifetime.
of the whole trip.
And they wanted nothing to do with it,
and
right?
the exit's coming up. And I go, we've got to go to the South Seas Apartment. I got to get a picture at the South Seas Apartment.
And
No,
all three of your kids,
We're
no.
tired. We're tired.
Yeah.
Let's just go, Dad. Come on. We just go. Come on. We want to get back. We want to rest. We drive right by it. My wife actually exits to go. And even as we're exiting, the kids are complaining. And so she gets back on the highway.
So they win, right?
Yeah, they win.
Can I ask a question real quickly?
Completely win.
Let me ask a question.
It
'cause
was 2 minutes.
I may not understand this trip.
2-minute diversion.
I may not understand this trip. If I could just interrupt, sorry.
Please.
But one question. Your boys are how old again?
23, 19, and 16.
Okay.
And they're all Cobra Kai fans.
And they all have strong backs, right?
Yeah.
So what is the job that the three of them are doing that allowed them to pay for the entirety of this vacation?
None of it.
Oh, really? They didn't pay for any of the
No.
vacation, but they get a say as to where you are and are not going?
And it was not even like it was like 2 miles into Reseda from the highway. 2 miles each direction.
And then you would
got
just have to go west down Ventura Boulevard.
Yeah. And I could have got a little snap. Here I am in front of the South Seas Apartment. You saw the picture where I took in the... I like to do stupid stuff like that. At the Universal Studios, I had to go through a crowd of people dragging my wife to take a picture where Prince took the Purple Rain album cover photo. That stairwell. That's a metal stairwell that you wouldn't think was anything. And someone pointed out to me that is the stairwell that Prince
Yeah,
has
there's a
a
guy taking a
motorcycle.
dump right next to it, probably.
I was so mad. And then I was just quiet the rest of the afternoon. What's wrong, Dad? What's wrong? You mad? You mad, right? You're mad, right? I go, I'm not talking to you right now. We were 2 miles away from the South Sea Apartments. Do I have to show you a picture, Chewy?
Here's the thing is that you're treating this vacation like it was for you or something.
I just wanted one little picture. I just want one little picture of a place where a movie was shot, which is so stupid.
Right.
This vacation.
Real people live there now. Mr. Miyagi never lived there. The LaRussos never lived there. It was just an exterior shot.
Family vacations aren't to have a good time or do the things you want. It's for having a memory to say you did something.
It
or
wouldn't have
something. I
cost
don't
them
know.
anything. We would have been home the same time.
You brought them.
What? So you all get in a fight.
Yeah.
But like what kind? Like so what?
No,
what,
I just clammed up.
You just clammed down.
I get quiet.
Sorry, I was trying to
just
put
get
something in
quiet. I'm not talking. I don't know you people.
I do the same too.
I thought I knew you.
I
But
will
how
say
does
this
not
is
everybody want to go to the South Seas Apartment and get their picture taken? We're here. It's not like I said, "Hey, let's get in the car for an hour each way because I want to take a picture in front of an apartment complex." We were passing by.
but I'm tired.
You're telling me.
I'm
yeah.
tired.
Here's the thing, though.
You're not helping.
I've traveled with Bob, and if I travel, I go. Well, I want to go down to. We're in Dublin. I'm going to go down to the seashore, drink some drinks, watch the waves roll in, just watch people walk by, see what people do with their day.
Sell seashells. Yeah.
And Bob will go, yeah, but the house where Lucky Charms was invented is down the road, and we should probably go get a picture. And I'll go, well, Bob, I don't. Why do I? Is it a museum?
The house where Lucky Charms was
I'm like, is it a museum? Can I go walk in there? It's like, no, it's not a museum. In fact, there's just a regular family living there now. But it's where the leprechaun from Lucky Charms came up with the idea for a cereal, and we could take a picture in front of him. I'm like, Bob, I don't know that I want to do that. And then Bob goes, you know what? Here's the deal. Then I'll meet you at the coast because somebody's got to take it. Like, he will get frustrated because he's like, why don't you want to do what I want to do?
I'm always when I went to London, we had this flat in London in Chelsea. I swear to God, on the same street, at one end of the street, Dracula was written.
It was
and
written
the other
like
end of the
written.
street, and the other end of the street is where Mary Poppins was written.
It's not. Do you want to go
It's the
see
same
Dracula?
street.
Or do you want to go see Mary? Do you want to go finger bang Mary Poppins? Now you've got people's attention. You're like, hey, do
It's
you want to
history.
see? Nobody cares
And
about
then
history.
Around the corner
Your
was
history.
and around the corner was the warehouse where the Sgt. Pepper's album cover was shot. It's like, this is heaven.
The warehouse.
I didn't get to go into any of those buildings, but it's like, it happened here. It happened here. And then the icing on the cake was Sgt. Pepper was shot around the corner. I'm in some magical place.
You cannot expect your family or anybody in it to have the same amount of excitement, but
I couldn't.
They should support you, and you're supporting your kids playing, I don't know, whatever the Harry Potter game is.
We were 1/3 of a mile away where we were staying. I could have walked 1/3 of a mile up Laurel Canyon to go to Jim Morrison's old house.
Can I ask you a question?
Just to see it.
Fair
and
question.
I couldn't get anybody to walk up the
Question to
walk up
ask
the
you.
hill with me.
If somebody comes to Austin, family, friends, right, and
Yeah.
they're staying with you, have you ever taken them to the railroad tracks that go over Lamar, right around 6th Street, 5th, just south of 5th and 6th?
Well,
there's
no,
the
why
railroad.
would I go there?
Because that's where the video for Rock the Casbah was shot. Why wouldn't you take them to where the Rock the Casbah video was shot?
My Friday afternoon is now set, ladies and gentlemen. It's set. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I had
You're
no idea.
welcome.
I know the hill where the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was shot. There's a motel there now, or hotel there in Round Rock. But that stuff's interesting to me. That's just me. And I was so mad. And I was like, for 3 hours, I was a little titty baby in the car.
Well, the thing I don't get is your kids play D&D. Like, I don't understand why they don't get someone being hype
And
about something
They
boring.
watched Karate Kid and Cobra Kai.
It wasn't that exciting.
I don't understand why your wife sided with him. I mean, I do, because my wife always sides with the kids.
My wife
but
always sides. We get in so many
this was
fights.
supposed to
I
be
go,
a trip for you, though. It was your birthday.
was
They
not
put
your
the trip together for you. Why didn't she turn around and say, hey,
I guess they
the
figured.
three of you, I'll tell you something.
They already gave me the Beach Boys, so I guess they feel like, Dad, we gave you the Beach Boys. We
I don't
went to
know
that crappy neighborhood so you could get a picture in front of a plaque. It looked like all the Beach Boys had died.
I want the
At this
three of you to
place,
know
that-
something. Your father walked away from a billionaire so that two of you could come out of his scrotum. Oh, sorry, honey, we need to talk about something. So that two of you could come out of his scrotum. He gave you life. You're going to go look at the outside of an apartment complex.
The South Seas apartment. I said the name. You know exactly what
did.
it looked like and where
Yeah.
it is and what it means.
I don't understand when you have a diverse family like this that, wants to do different things. Why is there not a single day where it's like, we're all doing something different?
We did
We're
that.
not-
We did that in London. We did a Beatles day and then we did a Harry Potter day.
No.
for the kids.
No.
No, what do you mean?
He's saying a day where your three boys could just go Uber and do whatever they wanted to, and you and your wife could go do what you wanted to. And your wife could
Y'all
just
do
go,
something
well,
different.
I guess this is my life. I do whatever the boys do.
My wife sees my kids aging and going into manhood, and she knows that these vacations, this could be the last one that we
Y'all
all
act
do
like they're
together.
not
I
gonna
don't
be-
know.
Oh, because you're going to die soon.
No, not because I might.
Y'all act like they're not going to be 28 bringing the laundry back still and trying to,
Right.
asking for a quick 50 spot. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
but that's not a
you're not going
vacation.
to get
You got a phone call?
eventually. Yes, Lupe.
What's up, Lupe?
Hey, I got my tickets for the Misfits. Are you going?
I'm probably going to go.
Oh, Oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So what is it, like Halloween weekend? It's going to be what, Alice Cooper? And
Oh, so that is out now? Okay, because that was the secret yesterday. It
Oh,
hadn't
was
been
there
released.
a secret rock and roll?
Alice Cooper's going to open for the Misfits, and the Misfits are actually. I'm going to be honest with you, Lupe. I don't know if the concert's going to happen because you know how the Misfits are, and the two of them could fight at any moment, and that it could not happen. But if I do go, I'll see you there.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Hey, can you recommend anything to do in Dallas? I've been to Dallas one time.
Don't hang out. Here's what I would recommend: don't hang out with Bob's boys. They will ruin the time.
They won't
for
let you go to the Kennedy assassassination spot.
We talk a lot about Dave's Hot Chicken. There's one in Dallas.
Oh, we went to Dave's Hot
Yeah.
Chicken in L.A. That was good.
Yeah, Lupe. I don't. Go ahead.
You killed it with the rock and roll stories last week, man. Thanks for reporting on that Bakken Fest. That was cool.
You're welcome.
That
You're
was
welcome.
good.
I did. I mean, I really.
What was so good about it?
Well, he talked about metal. He talked about the Bakken Fest.
Oh, okay. I talk
You
about
do a great
Kiss.
job,
I talk
too,
about
Bob. I mean,
Kiss every day.
No, you let me know whenever the drummer from Foghat dies. I appreciate that.
Hey, man, I couldn't go to the South Seas
Hey,
Apartments.
thank you, Lupe.
Thanks,
I'm gonna
Lupe.
read this. This just came in. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is from early this morning. This is from a guy named David. I'm a fairly new listener to the show, and I enjoy the talk, the comedy, the music. However, you really got me laughing my butt off this morning with one thing. Bob is summarizing his trip to L.A., and Matt tells him to boil it down to what he recommends to someone visiting L.A., and Bob recommends that they bring checks. Checks! I am just sitting here in my truck imagining someone walking around L.A. with a checkbook prepared to write checks to pay for things. Is this 1959? Come on, Bob. You're not that old. Keep up the good work.
I'm only
David
pointing
Austin.
out that you need to bring every financial resource you have in your arsenal when you go to L.A. because every family meal was $200 to $300.
Oh, my God.
Is this Renee?
Yes, it is.
What's up,
What's up?
Renee?
Hey, Renee.
About Bob's vacation, you make it sound like his kids may have ruined his vacation, but I want to know, since Bob loves pizza, did he make it to that place in Southern California?
I did not.
Buratino.
Well, you didn't go to
Talk about
Bertino.
It was an hour each way, and it was just like we didn't budget the time to do it.
What town is that in?
But we found, what was that?
What town exactly?
Oh,
what town
that's
is it
in San Pedro, I believe,
San Pedro,
California.
okay, because I'm going to be in that area in about 2 months. I
Dude,
wanna
let me
hit that
know.
place up.
Hey, here's the thing.
Okay.
He couldn't get there to get pizza because he was trying to get a photo in front of a place that was a B-roll extra
Exterior shot. Of we did eat twice at a place called Spartina that had amazing pizza. Amazing.
Cool.
Yeah, and what?
Did you get it-
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you get
I
to
was
go.
like, when you were at Dodger Stadium, did you get a Dodger dog?
You
and
know
all
I
the
did.
whole
We got
works
the
and
we
all
got the
that?
nachos in a helmet. We did it
That's
right.
cool.
Harry, I want to know if
That's
you had the
cool.
true Dodger experience. Did you get punched in the face by a cholo?
Yeah, I'm actually, like I said, I'm going in a few months. I was trying to talk to my wife into going to the stadium, but
Dude, I did
can't
not
be
get that.
careful.
I
Yeah.
did not get that vibe at all.
you didn't?
I did not get that vibe
It may
there.
have changed. I haven't been to Dodger Stadium in 20 years, but
It was
when,
very
when I was
family.
last there, it was, well, I also was buying $5 tickets, and it had a rough, I mean, nothing bad ever happened to me. It was fun because I was cheering for the Dodgers, but it was a place where, hey, sit down if you were standing up and they didn't want you standing up, and there's the crew that's kind of the regular runs the area,
Yeah.
and you listen.
Yeah.
You listen.
Oh, I know.
But there was a dude who stood up to another dude and was like, "No, you sit down." And the dude was, shaved head,
Yeah.
tiny little beard, that tiny little thin little beard, and a Dodger jersey that came down to his knees,
And you know me.
shorts that came down to his ankles. And I
I
was
can
just
be
like,
I can be a scaredy cat. I did not get that vibe at all at
good.
Dodger
I've seen
Stadium.
the
I would go
videos.
back
I've
there in a
seen the
heartbeat.
videos.
well, maybe half of those dudes have died because of COVID or whatever. But it can get a little spicy.
Okay,
at Dodger
maybe
Stadium,
everybody
man.
was honoring Vin Scully that night
That's
or
right.
something.
They
And
were in
they're
an
like,
honoring
just
mode.
one night, we're going to keep the fights to a
Thanks,
minimum.
Renee.
I felt safe.
Live broadcast today brought to you by Panadas
Panadas.
and Renegade Truck Accessories. Thank you very much to Oliver for running the cameras today. And let's see, can you hear the name Reseda in the next track? Bob, thank you for sharing the story. When we come back in a little bit, I'm
They
gonna
owe me, man.
I'm going to reveal to Bob what I talked about yesterday, what is apparently my hobby.
Your jam.
She's a good